much to stack. Yes, construction is his knack. He's sacked the Lego maniac. He builds in the window.
Zach was poster boy for Lego in 1988, perfect for selling Legos to boys, because frankly, who wouldn't want to be like Zach? It wasn't until 2012 that Lego finally introduced Lego Friends, sets designed specifically for girls. But instead of robots and rockets, Lego Friends sets included veterinarians, hair salons, and playhouses.
I don't think that things should be like separated, because then it's just weird. It should just all be the same, like, you know, gender neutral toys. A lot of people in their engineering statements, they say, oh yeah, you know, I played with Legos and that's why I want to be an engineer. But then it's like, who's getting the Legos? It's gonna be most of the boy children and not female children.
My friend Arnela and I aren't the only ones to take issue with gender-specific toys. The Daily recently ran a story about the UW Institute for Learning and Brain Sciences exploring the effects of stereotypes on young girls. The study found that children as young as 6 think boys are better at programming. This stereotype is carried through college in more fields than just computer science.
I know a lot of the reactions that I have when, you know, I'm encouraging women to go into engineering is just like the feeling of fear, whether that be, usually it's, oh, I'm afraid that the classes are going to be too hard, or I don't know how to do this, I have no experience in it.
I think there's this really big gap in regards to STEM and engineering in college specifically, is because a lot of guys just have a head start. Like, when we're talking specifically about computer programming, what happens is that a lot more guys are interested from an earlier age than girls are. And it's not that the girls can't learn at the same rate that the guys do, but the guys have a head start. They started earlier. So what I'm personally coming into contact a lot is people that really know what they're doing, people that learned assembly in high school, people that already have like 5 or so languages under their belt, or have like done their own projects at home. And for me, all of it's new and like not really knowing what I don't know yet. And there's definitely the problem of like just getting people more interested in the beginning, and that's kind of the part that's the hardest, is how do we make sure that this is seen as a viable path from a very young age.
The article closes with a quote from the co-author of the study, Allison Master. As a society, we give boys lots of opportunities to explore their interests in STEM. We need to give girls the same opportunities because it may spark their interests and help to build their confidence. Alexis gave me a great example of one of these opportunities.
I think it was 7th grade, and I had this experiment where I was testing if antibacterial products worked, like to actually kill bacteria. The result of the experiment is that it didn't do anything. I don't know that in 7th grade I would have been able to explain exactly why it didn't do anything. I really liked that experience because I got to work with my dad a lot on it, and he was the reason I was kind of looking to go into medicine, because he's a doctor. So we got to like, I mean, he was pretty involved, so we got to like talk about it, work on it together. And even today, my dad's also like very mechanical, you know, he works on cars, so I get to talk with him about that. But I guess I like that kind of sharing of the experience and the excitement of working on a project together. Yeah, I think that was probably my first really exciting experience with science, was actually doing something hands-on.